Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna discuss some skincare favorites of mine. I know a lot of people do any kind of favorites video like at the end of the month or in the beginning of a new month. I just want to do a favorites video in general, so this isn't something I'm going to be doing like very often. So if you guys want to know what skincare products I like to use, then keep on watching. In case you guys are wondering, my lip color today is Too Faced Melted Matte in Sellout. I'm going to try not to touch my hair as much as I was in that one video. It's hard not to, so I'm going to try my best, so sorry. Before I jump into it, I just wanted to put it out there that my skin type is normal to dry and acne prone. So not all the products I'm going to show is for everybody. Probably better for people with my type of skin. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start with like my morning skincare products first. So normally in the morning, and I don't do this every single morning, but most mornings, I use the Tatcha Polish Rice Enzyme Powder. It's like an exfoliator, kind of like a cleanser type of thing. It's a very gentle exfoliator, so it's good for acne prone skin. I believe this is actually good for all skin types, but I've noticed like the more abrasive exfoliators are actually spreading my acne, so I had to take a break from them, even though I love them a lot because I like exfoliating a lot. So it's not too harsh on anyone who has acne, and you know, it's not gonna really be aggressive on your skin, which is great. And you don't want to strip your skin too much. So this one is one of my favorites. So a couple times of the week, I like to also do a chemical exfoliator, or a chemical peel as some people call it, and I like to use the Peter Thomas Roth Unwrinkle Peel Pads. And they're not too strong or anything. I believe it does have some glycolic, salicylic, lactic acid. So it has a couple acids in here. But yeah, it definitely helps my acne as well. And I try not to rub it too hard on like where I break out. So I kind of more pat it along like my acne prone areas and then I'll rub it along everywhere else. It definitely helps prepare my skin for foundation and all that good stuff. So yes. So after I cleanse, I normally use this raw sauce. It's from Makeup, and it's actually really nice. I think this is extremely good if you're very dry too. And I just kind of pat it into my skin, and it does help soak in products that I'm putting on my skin. I believe it's supposed to balance your skin out better, so it's not like drying out too much or overproducing oils. It is good to use something to balance out your skin. So I don't know, I've noticed like some people think they're oily but really they're not, and vice versa. So it is good to get to know your skin, and using an essence definitely helps. So normally after my essence, I go in with a serum. Now I haven't really found like a serum I'm like 100% like over the top in love with, so I'm gonna skip the serum I'm using currently right now, and I'm just gonna jump into my moisturizer. There's something so deep in my eye right now, and I don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably an eyelash, but can you see it? So after my serum, I go in with a moisturizer. And right now, this is my morning moisturizer. It's the Ole Henriksen Nurture Me Moisturizing Cream. And I love this stuff. It's actually pretty thick. I usually don't really go for thicker day creams just because I'm applying makeup and I don't want to like cake on too much. But this one actually, even though it's actually pretty thick, it really just melts onto my skin. But it's amazing. I love it. And then I usually go in with an eye cream, and again, I'm not using an eye cream I'm like 110% satisfied with yet. I do typically change them a lot, so if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. So at night, I typically use micellar water to remove my makeup, and it's leaking everywhere. But I like the Sephora collection micellar water. It's inexpensive. It does have a little bit of a fragrance to it. So right now, and this is kind of getting into my acne routine, which if you guys can see, like my skin is actually getting a lot better. Like I have some breakouts on my chin still, and like, which they're kind of just random pimples. So this is what's been working for me for the past month. at night after I remove my makeup, I go in with a cleanser, so kind of double cleansing action here. But it's the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, and this one has sulfur in it, so it does leave a little bit of a scent, but it goes away, and it is what it is, because that's pretty much a staple to what's been helping me. And it does foam up, and it's supposed to prevent blemishes, draw out impurities, to unclog congested pores. But yes, love it. I do try to do a mask maybe like once a week. So I have two favorite masks right now. I really like this Fresh Umbrian Clay mask, but it just feels so nice on my skin. I put it on and it's very cooling. I don't know if it's supposed to be cooling, but you're supposed to leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, and it's going to help obviously draw out any impurities in your skin, like such as bacteria from acne and good stuff like that. And sometimes I like to mix my mask with the Fresh Rose Face Mask, which is actually for hydrating. So I would either use this alone or I put it back on top of this mask while I'm wearing it. So this mask meaning Umbrian Clay. But this one is very nice. Rose is supposed to help hydrate your skin, so it's supposed to hydrate and tone. And this one actually is supposed to be cooling. I've used a lot of it. But yeah, that one I also like to, since I like combining it, it kind of brings this one back to life as it's drying down, and it's just like a nice combination. Whether or not I'm using a mask, always after that step, I go in, and this has also been what's saving my skin, is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac, which is an acne clearing lotion is what they're calling it. So not to be confused with a moisturizer. It's just pretty much an acne treatment. It's just, I think they make it into more of a lotion type of texture to not over dry your skin. And again, that's really helpful for me since I'm dry. So this one has not really dried me out at all. And the active ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. I had stopped using a... Did you see that? Where did that come from? You don't want these hands. Molly! She's usually really good with getting flies and whatever the hell that was. So yeah, oh my God. I'm a mess today. Oh. Yeah, this is what's been working for me. I only put it on my areas where I'm breaking out. And then if I get like random little pimples like anywhere else, I'll just do kind of like a spot treatment type of thing. So like I had a third eye. It was probably in a previous video, but there was a pimple in the middle of my forehead. So I would just go in with a little bit of the treatment and just let it soak in. And I would wait like 5 to 10 minutes. And then I go in typically with an oil. I haven't found an oil that I'm like, this is the one. Right now I'm using a Tatcha oil and I'm like, okay, cool. It's definitely not affordable. So I'm just going to use a little sample bit I have and then find another oil. I think I have another sample of another oil. So that's to come later. And then I follow up with my moisturizer. So my night cream right now is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. It looks like this, and it's cool because it comes, and I didn't really do a good job of using it last night, but it comes with a pump rather than like you put your hand in it. So I actually really like that, and I wish more moisturizers came like that, because you push down on it, the product comes out of the middle, and you have better control. And I noticed with my last one, when I ran out, I was like, oh, there's probably some extra like left in there, and I literally opened that thing up, and it was clean. Like, the pump is really good at pumping up that moisturizer. So you're not wasting any product by having that pump. I know some pumps tend to not get every single bit of product, and this one, yes. But this is made with 6 rare African oils, which I really like for nighttime too, because I rather apply all that oil and all that good stuff to soak into my skin overnight rather than put it on during the day. I was trying to do like an oil in my daytime routine, and that actually wasn't working for me. It was actually a little bit too much. But yeah, this is just beautiful. Love it. Alright, well, I think that's it for my skincare favorites. I was just checking myself out in the mirror. I like the lip color. It kind of reminds me of Lolita too, but I don't think they... No, they're not even the same. This just turned into a different video. So Lolita 2 is on the bottom and Sell Out from Too Faced is on the top. So I think the Too Faced one's a little bit more brown. So this one's almost like Lolita 3. I would love requests. If you guys have any kind of requests for me, I'm all ears. Obviously feedback is still always appreciated. If you guys have any questions about anything, and you know, it might inspire a video out of me. I don't know. I would love to hear about, you know, anything you guys have to say. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe a subscribe or share or something like that. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.